Well, hello, Hillsborough. Mayor Britting here. So this is our first Ask the Mayor session of 2024. We received numerous questions from many of you across the town. Thank you for taking the time to do that. Now, our first question comes from Ruth and Carolyn, and it's a very, very good one. It's one that's been on my mind as well. So their question was, when will Falcon Road be completed? Great question. Simple answer for you, though. It will be completed by the end of this summer or early fall of this year, 2024. So I think it's important to share a little history for you. Now, Falcon Road reconstruction is being completed by the Gateway developer that constructed a large development along Falcon Road. Now, we all drive past this development in and out of Lowe's. This was in order to complete the construction. Additional land was needed from homeowners along the roadway. That's an imperative part of the process. This acquisition of land took an extended period of time because the homeowners were reluctant to give up the land along the frontage of their property, which is completely understandable. Completely understandable. The township worked with all of these homeowners very closely, and although it took over a year or so, the additional land has now been finally acquired, getting us to that next phase in the process. Now, utility poles currently need to be relocated in order to complete the widening project. That's an imperative part of this process. These utility poles will be removed or moved to the back onto the land that needed to be acquired first. So that's the next step in the process. So now what is happening between now and the summer from a detail perspective? So at this point in time, the developer has removed trees. They've surveyed new locations of the roadway. They looked into the drainage systems. They're working on the sidewalks, and this is so PSC&G can relocate these utility poles to the proper locations. Now, this again was time-consuming and couldn't be completed until the additional land was acquired. Now, what's currently happening with PSC&G is that they're currently working with the developer who is eager to relocate the poles and wiring. So that process is happening. There's also wiring from other utility companies, such as the telephone company and cable company that need to be relocated across in that area. Now, what will we in the township do now? Now, our township engineering department, which is second to none, they've been diligently working with the developer to expedite this utility work because they understand the importance of it for the township. Furthermore, our township administrator, Mr. Ferrara, who has been fantastic on this issue, has been in contact with PSC&G to expedite the process and hold all parties accountable, which is great. The latest update conveyed to me was that the utility work should be completed in the spring, with the actual road itself construction beginning this spring into the summer, with the expectation that the road widening would be completed by the end of the summer into this early fall. So again, it'll be completed this year. Now, I promised you from day one that I would keep you updated on all major projects, and this is a major project. I really appreciate you asking this question because this has been on my mind as well too. And I really do thank you all for being engaged with the Ask the Mayor session, because the more questions you ask, the more information I can get out to residents, and that's part of my job. And I will continue to do this, and I promise you, you will know what's going on in Hillsborough Township, and we're going to have an amazing year this year in 2024. So thank you again for listening to your first Ask the Mayor of 2024. Keep the questions coming in. We'll talk soon. See ya.